Today, I will tell you the states and territories of Australia. Also, I will not cover the outlying territories. I will only cover the territories that actually belong to Australia. So, let's get to the map. So, we will start off with Western Australia. The capital of Western Australia is Perth. It is also one of the most isolated cities. Otherwise, it has deserts. And the closest city to Western Australia is not even in Western Australia. It's Adelaide. I will tell you a little bit later. So, Western Australia has some parts of outback. You can see it from the satellite only. It is mostly made up of deserts. So, if you are interested in deserts, the second one is also full of deserts. It is South Australia. The capital of South Australia is Adelaide, which is also the closest city to Perth. This is Adelaide and that is Perth. Adelaide is one of the most fast growing cities in Australia. Otherwise, it's deserts and it has various national parks. And it has also some parts of the outback. It rarely has any trees. And so, now let's get to a greener state. The green state we are looking at is Victoria. The capital of Victoria is Melbourne, which is also one of the largest cities which is one of the most largest cities in Australia. And it is a coastal city. So, it has a bit of desert in north. But it is still pretty green. Now, the next state is New South Wales. The capital of New South Wales is Sydney. You have probably heard of it. It has the Sydney Opera House in it. But the capital of New South Wales capital is Sydney, but not country's capital is not Sydney. I will tell you a little bit later. Sydney is surprisingly a fast growing city and it's the largest city in the whole, not only Australia, but the whole Oceania. And it has mostly it is green. It has deserts in the west areas of the state, otherwise it is very green. Now the next is Queensland. The capital of Queensland is Brisbane. Brisbane is a fast growing city. This is Brisbane. It is surprisingly a fast growing city and it's also one of the largest cities in Australia. And Queensland has the highest building in not only Australia and Oceania but the whole Western Hemisphere. Now we reach our final state, Tasmania. The capital of Tasmania is Hobart. Tasmania is mostly foresty. It is very green. It has virtually no deserts in it. The capital, Hobart, is surprisingly a fast growing city. And Tasmania is not even connected to Australia. It is its own island. So we have done all of the states. Now let's get to territories. The first territory is Northern Territory, the largest territory. The capital of Northern Territory is Darwin, located right here. It is very deserty. It has parts of the outback, and you can find the Uluru Monument, the Uluru Rock in it. You can find the Uluru Rock in it. It is very famous for its shape, and it is mostly deserty. And upper parts are lush green with forests. And it's one of the most remote territories in Australia. Second, ACT, aka Australia Capital Territory. The capital of Australia Capital Territory is Canberra. It is also the country's capital. They thought that Sydney is too big to be an capital, and Melbourne is not fit for capital. So they decided to make the capital between those two cities, even though it's not in between. The capital, Canberra, is surprisingly the third largest city. It is very green. It has no outback virtually in it. And it has Canberra and the Namadgi National Park. And has no towns except for Canberra and Greenway. Now we reach the final territory, Jervis Bay Territory. I have not much to say about this territory. It just has a village and a navy base and an air force base. They thought that we did a mistake. We did Canberra landlocked, so decided to make Jervis Bay, and then Jervis Bay made its own thing because they thought that it will be not good if Canberra had a separate enclave. So that's why Jervis Bay is not part of Canberra. It is its own territory. And I will not cover the outlying territories of Australia. If you want to check it out, I will make another video about it. For now, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.